All right, welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming with fellow senior pro Scott Crandall. Good to have you in the booth, Scott. And now it is the ladies' turn. We've got Anna Leigh Waters, the top seed, and she has been on a rampage in singles all year long. Lea Jansen's on the other side, and Lea's going to have to try and find ways to pressure Anna Leigh Waters. Easier said than done.
Yeah, Lea's going to have to go for some big serves, big forehands, which she's more than capable of. One of the other aspects of Lea's game that I really like is her volley game. She's very good full lunge, full stretch volleying.
Side out.
Whereas Anna Leigh is just fast all over the court. If Anna Leigh gets to the ball, she makes it, and she usually makes it with quality.
0-0.
So there's a good look at 15-year-old Anna Leigh Waters. Okay. We'll say she meant to do that. I think she did.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she did, and that's what I mean. Like, Lea is very good full reach volleying. She can hit it with touch, and she can hit it firm.
Side out.
Again, best 3 out of 5 for the championships. And that one trickles over for Jansen. So Jansen now resides in the Austin, Texas area. Really been working on her game. We'll see if all of that can come together. That's pretty right there.
Point.
Very nice court coverage. Lea knows just how much she can get to with one lunge and a reach, and played that volley beautifully.
You will see Lea go through that before every point, just sort of centers her. Everybody has a little thing that they do to get ready to play the best point. Lea gets that focus.
Point.
And an important good start here for Lea Jansen.
2-0.
Second call. Marianne Wilson and Rob Grant, court 9. Second
Side out.
final call. Marianne Wilson and Rob.
Serve back to
0-2.
Waters. It's a question on whether this was in or not on the volley. Certainly looks in from the replay. So Anna Leigh Waters on the board, and Jansen chose to stay back there. We'll see if that continues. The answer is no. Oh. And before the shot from Jansen, the ball had skidded wide off the tape. You're hearing the voice of Sandy Reitz, our lead referee. C.C. Dellinger is our second referee.
Point.
That's Anna Leigh's second return miss, so she's given away two freebies early on.
And Lea will take as many as are in the freebie bin here today. It's a couple of two-handed backhands that Jansen hasn't been able to get into, so loves the freebies. See if she can get the ball back quickly. 1-3, Waters serving. That's just a gorgeous volley by Jansen.
Yeah, a nice combo from Jansen, because the approach shot on moving in was a high degree of difficulty as well. She kept it in deep, put herself in great position to put that volley away.
And Jansen again. So, hello, Lea. Playing really well to start the day. Again, we talked about the weather. Now the flag is barely moving, so ideal conditions. Look at this point. She's there. And after all that, Waters pushes it wide through the oohs and ahs of the crowd as each ball is tracked down. That is women's singles pickleball. And
Score is
Anna Leigh's seen
5-1.
enough. So not only is the 15-year-old very talented, she's smart strategically in using those timeouts. So she's going to take one after that long point. Great start for Lea Jansen here at the Club Tournament of Champions. All right, we are back. It is Championship Saturday, and it is Lea Jansen on fire, Scott.
Yeah, she's come out just playing smart, high percentage,
Time in.
big serves, big forehands, and she's covering the kitchen very well, volleying well.
I did not say it clearly.
Okay, this backhand down the line called wide.
Oh, that was
And
that was quite a bit wide on the replay from my
1-5.
angle.
So Waters gets the ball back after a timeout. Again, Jansen chooses to counter punch, and that works. So she doesn't come in, catches Waters on the run.
Well, that's a nice pass by Lea. She didn't try to hit the outright winner, but she got it below the level of the net, which made it a tough volley.
Side out.
Jansen was there. She was just too stretched. It was just too full a reach to hit a
1-5.
quality shot.
Point.
And the two-handed backhand stays wide, so Waters
2-5.
gets to 2.
Point.
And you don't want to reach into the freebie bin and give them back to her, so she does give one there.
3-5.
And there's a big serve from Anna Leigh Waters, and a timeout is called on the Jansen side. So what was just 5-1 is now 5-4. So Jansen's seen enough. She'll call timeout and try and slow down this roll. Waters feeling very comfortable now with being within 1. We'll see if she can keep this run going when we come back. All right, we are back, and both ladies, Scott, have taken a timeout early here.
Yeah, wisely so. It's like there have been a couple of little mini runs. Lea jumped out to a quick 5-1 lead. Anna Leigh Waters called timeout, and what she did, came back and scored 3 points of her own. So good timeout on both parties.
Time in. 4-5. Point.
I think what happened there is that ball kissed off the tape and probably landed just on the outside of the line, because it was one of those where she had lots of options, but when your head has like, oh, I think it might be wide, can't execute a shot the way you would have wanted to. So the brain betrayed Lea there, and now pressure from Waters, and suddenly she has the lead.
Yeah, I mean, since calling that timeout, Waters has just hit quality shot after quality shot, and she just keeps coming at Lea Jansen.
Oh, and now the net will be Anna Leigh's friend and compadre as well there, and we are now 7-5.
7-5. Side out.
That's a great deep ball from Jansen there.
That's a very well played half volley pickup. Jansen had to back up slightly and still put enough on that so that Waters didn't have time to hit the pass.
Point.
That backhand slides wide, so Jansen gets off of 5 where she had been parked for a minute and is within 1.
Side out.
Goes for the big serve. Didn't quite make clean contact, so that sails well deep. So
yeah, that serve has
7-6.
just a little too much air under it, as does that forehand.
And again, altitude is different. Now these players have been playing for several days here, so they should have that dialed in. And the wind is not a big factor here. And you just see the patient, blunt force trauma that she can bring. She's not trying to kill the ball, especially in singles. Keep your opponent back and then find that open court. Well done by Anna Leigh Waters.
Point.
And what a shot this is.
Yeah, the combination of Anna Leigh Waters' quick feet and court coverage with shot quality while on the run is just, that combination is just a weapon.
So quickly, Anna Leigh Waters has a game point. And that little two-handed roll, one of her favorites, does sail a bit wide. So after being down early, Anna Leigh Waters has stormed all the way back. Up 4, wasn't able to finish it there. Can Jansen put something together? And another very deep serve gives it right back to Anna Leigh Waters quickly. You are forced to guess when you hit a return that short.
Not only guess, but Jansen put her paddle in the perfect place with the perfect angle to hit a nice sharp angle to get it past Anna Leigh.
So clutch down a game point there. Unable to do anything with the third shot. So Anna Leigh Waters has a third shot to take game number 1.
10-6. Side out.
Jansen got away with a cute little drop volley because I don't think Anna Leigh was fooled. She was there in time, and Anna Leigh missed a rare miss on her two-handed backhand.
Yeah, she wanted to finish this with a walk-off beauty that rolled cross court into the crowd and have everybody ooh and ah. Didn't get that, and Jansen can't make the third earlier in the match. She had those going. Those have dried out. Another chance for Waters.
Side out.
So if you're Jansen, you're like, hey, man, she's had 3 or 4 chances. That might be in her head. I got to go.
Yeah, Jansen just has to get a couple, make this closer, make it tighter, and then just keep fighting when she's returning.
There's that freebie, Ben. Boy, it is overflowing right now. You might see 3 in a tournament from Anna Leigh Waters. She got 3 in this particular game. And the animated Anna Leigh Waters just showing the precision, and then just a slight come on there, not the big yell. And that goes wide, so it is the two-handed backhand roll that gets game number 1 for Anna Leigh Waters. Great start for Lea Jansen, but young Anna Leigh Waters calls timeout, rights the ship, and takes game number 1. Welcome back to the Club Tournament of Champions. Anna Leigh Waters takes game number 1 after being down early.
Down 5-1 and called a timeout and turned the momentum around.
Yeah, the 4-1 point was extraordinary. It was actually won by Lea Jansen. Both players flying all over the court, and then after that, it has been the Anna Leigh Waters show. And that is the showstopper right there. What a forehand drive.
A forehand drive on the move. That's what impresses me even more, is that she's doing it while she's running to it. She's not totally set.
That's one of those that it looked like the return was just on the back of the line. And again, if you're not 100% focused on the shot, you're likely to miss it. Now, the depth of the return had a lot to do with that. Wow, great guess and hands from Lea to make that into a fun point.
Lea made 3 extra volleys that I don't think people expected.
No, after that stab that just floated over, we're like, okay, this point is over. And then, whoa, we're in a firefight. So Make them hit one more ball. Wow. Now there is great anticipation from Anna Leigh. You see her split step and explode to the cross court. Just too good.
2-0. Point.
And this has been the Anna Leigh Waters highlight package live.
3-0.
3 beautiful winners to start game number 2, and Lea Jansen knows she only has one timeout, therefore she can't challenge, and chooses to use it now to stop this run. Will the highlight package continue? We'll find out after this. We are back at the Club Tournament of Champions here in Brigham City, Utah. Beautiful court nestled in the mountains here, and beautiful shots have been the start to this game number 2, and Lea Jansen had seen enough of the wizardry of Anna Leigh Waters. Calls timeout early. See if that proves effective.
Great return by Jansen, and Anna Leigh just controlled it down the line away from Jansen, enough to win the point.
Couldn't have asked for a better return there.
Side out.
So Jansen desperately needed to get the ball back. She does. The hole is 4. Can she get something started?
Jansen's got a little bit of wind, a little bit of breeze at her back. Used it well there to get her approach shot. That approach shot landed very near the baseline, which made for a tough pass from Waters.
1-4.
So she got rid of that ugly goose egg. Can she put a couple together? And that is a remarkable two-handed backhand on the run from Anna Leigh Waters at full stretch. Lea Jansen looks to the heavens. Come on, man, I had down the line covered.
Yeah, like Jansen's backhand just needed to be stuck more. You can't give Anna Leigh Waters the chance to run it down, because when she runs the ball down, she's just so good on the run.
Nice job there of Anna Leigh going behind Lea Jansen here. She was in full sprint the other way.
Point. 5-1.
So a similar cross-court roll volley from Jansen that didn't quite get away from Waters enough, and then Waters beat her on a 2-shot pass.
And that is the difference. You need to set up your second ball some of the time, and Waters has been doing that because she's been brought to a good position to pass with, and her roll continues.
7-1.
That's a great ball by Jansen. Little drop shot from Anna Leigh Waters there that Jansen easily tracked down.
I'm not sure if it was a drop shot or just indecision. She didn't really commit to the drop shot. Waters, that is.
That is such a good return on a serve that hit on the line.
7-1. Point.
And when you're not hitting good returns because you're getting past, you feel pressure to hit a deeper return, and that creates mistakes. We saw one there.
Side out.
So Jansen needs to inject some juice into this match quickly.
Point.
And going to the freebie bin is a good place to start.
Yeah, I mean, one thing Jansen has done is she's hitting a variety of serves, a variety of heights, a variety of paces, a variety of depths. And when you do that, then if you give a good opponent the same ball time after time, they're going to hit quality returns time after time. So change their eye level, make them do something a little different. And, you know, it induced one error from Anna Leigh so far.
Yeah, and got a shorter return there as well, so it has multiple benefits.
Side out.
That volley from Anna Leigh was very smooth. That little, not really drop volley, but short volley that stayed low because she was so nice with the technique. Her paddle didn't do a lot.
There's another missed return, so Waters, 2 points from taking game 2.
9-3.
That rolls just wide, so it is game point here in game 2 for Anna Leigh Waters.
10-3.
Okay. The
Side
net
out.
says no, no, no. Leah, here's the ball. See how long you can keep it.
Leah extended game 1 quite a bit when she
Yes.
was down game point.
Point.
Gets a missed big hack at the two-hander there from Anna Leigh Waters, sails deep.
Point.
So Leah set that up with a serve good enough that Anna Leigh couldn't just return and come in. Anna Leigh stayed back, and so Leah had the opportunity to come in. And
5-10.
Yeah, and in pickleball singles, you want to be able to dictate the pace and how you see Anna Leigh coming in.
Side out.
And on the comeback trail, that's a ball Jansen's got to make, so it sails deep. Another shot for Waters to go up 2-0 here in this best of 5. And she does just that with a beautiful forehand volley into the open court. And Anna Leigh Waters, after being down 5-1 in game number 1, has really upped her level and is in complete control of this match. Will Jansen have an answer, or will we see a sweep by Anna Leigh Waters? All right, we're back. Scott, 2 games in the book. What are you telling Jansen?
go for her. She needs to get more aggressive and just keep pressing. Anna Leigh's shot quality has been excellent. So Lea Jansen just needs to go for it. Just hit her best shots. Don't worry about the score. Go down. You know, if she's going to go down, you better go down swinging and bring your best.
Yeah, empty the tank. There's a serve on the line to start with, so great start. That sail's just deep.
0-1. Side out.
One thing when I watch these two, the way Anna Leigh Waters bounces around and her footwork is just so solid. You know, that's something that a lot of people could copy. It's like if you just keep it moving and you know, the better you move, the better position you're going to be in to hit your shots.
And Lea Jansen in great position there. We saw her struggle with the two-handed backhand a little in game one. That was a beauty right there. So nice roll from Lea Jansen. And after a very lobby start to that point, it is a blistering two-handed backhand from Waters that gets the ball back.
Lea hits a nice down-the-line approach, but when that down-the-line approach is to Anna Leigh Waters' backhand.
Just a delicate little volley there from Anna Leigh Waters. Yeah, she's dangerous on both sides, and you know, we talk about some players really favor one side or the other. Anna Leigh Waters can hurt you on both sides. That's why she's the top seed.
1-2.
And rips that into the open court again. The pickleball court's just 44 by 20, yet she finds all those little openings within that space.
She hits with quite a bit of topspin, and that topspin helps bring the ball down.
Point.
Jansen chooses to have a dress rehearsal of the two-handed backhand, returning it to Anna Leigh. But that one does not go where she intended, as it goes well wide, doesn't even get to the net. So Jansen's seen enough of this. So Waters again pressuring Jansen all over the court. She's got a lead. She's got a 2-game lead. Jansen's got to rally quickly. Welcome back to Brigham City, Utah, the home of the Club Tournament of Champions. The crowd is getting treated to a impressive display from young 15-year-old phenom Anna Leigh Waters. Will that continue? Jansen calls timeout.
One timeout. Time is 4-2. Point.
Again, short return and so many choices.
Yeah, but that two-hand backhand from Waters is just too heavy. You know, by the time Lea was over there, that is just a tough shot, and Waters got it nice and deep with plenty of spin on it.
And nice and deep with plenty of spin on it is what has been dialed up all day long, and she is so precise with those passes that she's beating people clean by feet, and there's only a few feet over there to even find, and she's doing it. That one catches the tape, so it is go time. But here's a great look at that forehand. Perfect footwork and just ripped and rolled. That's how you win championships right there. And you also win championships if Lady Luck's on your side here, and that kisses off the tape and lands just inside the line as well. Jansen gets there but pulls it wide. And sometimes when you're playing a great player and you're under pressure, you try to make things too good. That's what Jansen did there. Wow.
And another one of those just a heavy ball off of Anna Leigh Waters' paddle.
So you got to do something different with the return, because just laying it back in there is causing all sorts of problems. And you hear the crowd even yelling wow on some of these points. It's just so well orchestrated, each point.
Yeah, I appreciate the effort, though, from Jansen to chase that ball backwards and make Waters hit another ball. You never know what's going to happen.
That's just deep, and we are at match point for Anna Leigh Waters. And Lady Luck, precision, big pace, two-handed backhand, and it is the top seed who is in control all match long. She is your Club Tournament of Champions. The top seed, Anna Leigh Waters, wins at 11-7, 11-5, 11-2. We'll ask her how she did it when we come back. All right, welcome back to center court at the Club Tournament of Champions. And ladies and gentlemen, your champion is Anna Leigh Waters. Give it up. Also, put your hands together for Lea Jansen. Had a great run here at this tournament. And Anna Leigh, your play was impeccable. What enabled you to take the title here today?
I think preparation this whole week. I've been trying to get used to the Utah weather. It's a lot different from where I live in Florida. But the crowd also played a big part. I love them here. They're so great. Yeah, but they helped me pull through. I think I was feeling the ball here. I love actually hitting the ball here because it's just so crisp when you hit it like right. You're like, okay, I know I hit that one pretty good. But I just love playing here, and I think in the end I was just hitting all my shots really clean and ended up taking it.
I know I hit that one pretty good. I think you did more than that. Now, interestingly, this match started out, Lea Jansen's on fire. She's up 5-1 in game one. Talk about the mental approach. You called timeout, and then the ship really changed there. What were you thinking when you were in a little bit of a hole to start this match?
Yeah, well, I know Lea's a really good player. She had a lot of good wins coming up to this tournament, so I knew that she definitely had a chance to keep taking it, so I was like, let's just take a timeout and regroup. But sometimes I come out starting a little slow in the first game, so I wasn't really too worried, and I came back out here and started playing my game again.
And then we saw you just running and hitting rockets on both sides. I think everybody wants to know, do you prefer to hit a forehand or backhand, or what's your favorite?
Usually I would say backhand, but today I feel like my forehand was my favorite shot, so I'm going to say forehand today.
It definitely was, but the forehand, backhand serve, the volleys, the whole thing was working. So let's bring out our sponsor club to present you with this trophy along with the CEO of the PPA Tour, Connor Pardo.
All right, Anna Leigh Waters, congratulations. Another title to your belt. Let's give her a big round of applause, Brigham City. You guys were great today. Anna Leigh, on behalf of our title sponsor club, the Professional Pickleball Association, and all of our sponsors, we present you the trophy here. A big congratulations. You should be super proud, and good luck on the matches up and coming. So congratulations. Dave?
All right, a lot more awesome pickleball coming up later today here. We will have that for you after this. Congratulations again to Anna Leigh Waters.